All right. A new member in my WhatsApp group kind of sent me this article from Khaleej Times. It's dated, what is the date? 19th August 2024. The title is UAE Labour Laws Change Hefty Fines to Prevent Firms from Hiring Visit Visa Holders. And the reason why he panicked and sent it to me is because he's a visit visa holder and he is employed by this company for time being until they give him another visa. So the summary of the whole article is simply this: that before companies were supposed to, if you don't employ someone on your visa, you'll be fined from 50,000 dirhams to 200,000 dirhams previously. Now they are saying, oh, we are very serious about protecting workers' rights. So we will fine you 100,000 to 1 million. So before it was 50 to 200,000. Now it is 100 to 1 million. And, jail term and all that stuff, and they'll scare you. And, so he was like, oh, what will I do? Help. So I told him, just chill, relax. Okay, nothing's going to happen. I'll make a video and I'll talk about it. Now, see, right off the bat, let me tell you this, that I'm not encouraging people to break the law, because if tomorrow you get caught, then don't point fingers at me and say, see, because of you. Okay. But we all know that you'll be punished only if you get caught. Now, for those of you, before you jump the gun and say, hey, you are promoting illegal activities on your channel, my dear, Dubai, UAE is supposed to be an Islamic country. Okay. Islam. Then can you explain to me, where does alcohol fit into Islam? Okay. Nightlife. You know nightlife? You know nightclubs? Have you been to a bar, a pub, or a discotheque? You think all girls who are wearing burqa and who are wearing an abaya and reciting the Holy Quran or reading the Bible or Bhagavad Gita are praying there? No. You'll get to see females of all different types. And I'm not talking of those females. I'm talking of 500 only. You know how much 500 only? Oh, you're on full night? Okay, 3,000, 4,000. In fact, if any one of you, this is like, asking a kid, have you eaten a chocolate? If you have, we all know what is a VPN. And we all know what people do after they get a VPN. Just type Dubai escorts, type Dubai massage, or Dubai, something, girls escort or something. You will literally get profiles of females. You literally get their names, fake names, their age, fake age, whatever, but with actual SIM cards, say Do or Itisalat, and the list of services that they offer, which, use your imagination what I'm talking about. Whether back, front, left, right, up, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The whole menu is given, rates are given, time is given. Okay? If you know what I mean. So, please explain to me. Please, you explain to me if you say that, oh, Dubai is Islamic, Dubai follows all the rules. Why is this being allowed? You think the Dubai police, the CID, the federal police, they don't know what is happening? How did these females come into the country? How did they come? You think nobody knows, nobody has reported? See, it's very simple. I've told you this before on my channel. Do whatever you want to do. Do whatever. It's your risk. Until you get caught, you're not guilty. Okay. Now, during my days in UAE, you can see this tattooed face. Okay. I lived in UAE from the age of with these tattoos from the age of 31 till 40. Can you explain to me how is that possible? It's called wasta. It's called contacts, connections. I was in UAE right from the age of 4 or whatever, very young age. But these tattoos came after the age of 31. Okay. So how did I stay in UAE? Don't try it, but if you have a tattoo on a visible part of your face or on your hands, you will be rejected from getting a visa. You will be on the spot at the immigration, you'll be sent packing back to the country of your origin. Okay. So can you explain to me why the law was not there? You'll say, oh no, now the laws are strict. What now the laws are strict? How many guys and girls are staying together who you'll say, oh, now they have made relaxed rules. A boy and girl can stay together. Yeah, Islamic country, boy and girl. Then you'll say, no. They are giving freedom if you're not Muslim. How many Muslims and non-Muslims are staying together? Is LGBTQ allowed in UAE? Do you know LGBTQ plus clubs are there, pubs are there, hangout joints are there? Do you know these swinger parties take place? Do you know that there are Facebook groups, private ones, that have all this? See, don't act like a dumb idiot. Okay? All the rules in UAE are there in place, namesake. If you can do whatever you want to do quietly without disturbing anyone, you're permitted. But the minute someone complains or the minute someone has a problem, then it becomes an issue. Now, over here, we are talking of these, employing people on visit visa. Okay. Let's assume that you're on a visit visa. Let's assume you are on a visit visa. You're desperately trying for a job and you don't get a job. And then one company says, okay, I'll give you a job, but it'll be on visit visa. I'm not going to give you a real visa. I want to see how you are temporary. And if you insist, then no need. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. What will you tell him? No, I want a visa, only then I'll work. Yeah, if you have enough and more money, you can tell him that. But if you are crunched for cash, you'll be like, okay, sir, whatever you say, fine, I'll prove it to you. Then you can give me a visa, but at least give me a job. Others, I'll end up going back home empty-handed, and it's a matter of shame. So you'll start working. Would you go and complain to the labor that, oh, he's giving me a job? No, you'll be like, how does it benefit me? So you as a visit visa holder who's going to work will keep quiet. Do you think the company is going to go and complain and say, see, this guy is working for me on a visit visa? No. They are saving money. Instead of applying for a visa for someone they do not know, they will say, fine, you work for me. I'll see how you are. If I find you good, I'll give you a visa. Now, understand the reason why they are doing this. The reason why they're doing this is when an employer applies for your visa, he'll have to spend minimum 10,000 dirhams, blood test and, your ID card, your documentation, your visa process, all this stuff, paying the PRO to do all the visa process, everything, minimum will come 10,000 dirhams. Okay. Now, it may not sound like a very big deal to a company, but when you have, let's say, 100 employees and 10,000 each, it becomes a big deal. And for a normal businessman, one guy, 10,000 doesn't hang around in trees. Every penny counts. So when he's spending money for your visa, he wants to make sure that you're a good guy, that you're a guy who can deliver. So he'll ask you to work on a visit visa. So he incurs zero expense on the visa. And once he takes you on board, he'll obviously have to give you all the perks and benefits as per the government. Maybe they will say insurance is mandatory. Maybe they'll say some other benefits, whatever. Okay. Now that's a story for a different time. So initially he's getting to know you, you're getting to know him. And for you also, for visit visa holders, why they will not complain is maybe the employer is a horrible person. Maybe he is a fraud. Maybe he doesn't pay salaries on time. Maybe he harasses people. Maybe he'll tell you work only 8 hours, but he'll actually make you work 16 hours. So for the visit visa holder, it is also a good thing that he doesn't sign up on his visa. And if you're a newcomer, you do not know that. I'm telling you, it is much better that you have your own visa. So if you don't like him, you can discontinue. Now, am I encouraging you to break the law of the land, break the law of UAE? No, I'm not encouraging you to do anything. You use your own common sense and you decide. Okay, you decide whether you have to take his visa or you have to give someone the visa, whatever. That is your responsibility. What I'm doing is I'm telling you the pros and cons of both the sides. Now, about this article about, they are going to charge you 100,000 to 1 million. See, they can say, I'll charge you 1 billion, 1 trillion. I will jail all of you and all that stuff. He can say. They are saying this because they don't want to encourage you to break the law. See, the only loss that they are getting through this is that 10,000, which I told you minimum, which is government fees. they are losing out on that revenue. Okay. But the reason why they don't make this hard and fast, or they don't like raid a place and go all berserk, is because even if you're on a visit visa or you're working, quote unquote, illegally, you're still going to spend money in the country. You have to stay somewhere, you have to buy things, you have to eat food somewhere, you have to travel. So the country makes money. So, like my boss used to say, my old boss, my mentor, sometimes it is best to close your eyes and act like you never saw anything, because if you act like you saw and you don't do anything, then people will lose fear. But if they think that you didn't see, then you will continue doing what you're doing. But at least the ball is rolling. So UAE is aware that people break rules. UAE is aware people on visit visas are working. UAE is aware that there are companies who employ people on visit visas, but they don't mind you doing it within the prescribed limits. They don't want to encourage you that you'll employ 10,000, 20,000 people without a visa. No, they'll not keep quiet. One or two, they'll say, shall let him do whatever the hell he wants. And even the guys who are going to catch someone to, they'll check your visas. That guy, that Arab guy, that local Emirati, knows that this guy is miskin, he's poor. He's doing it to feed his family. So, heart of hearts, he'll feel sorry for the guy. So he'll be like, okay, yalla, Kali Wali, go. Allah Kali. He'll say, God will bless him. Because what will he get by putting this poor man in jail? Some of them break down and they cry and they sob. These Emiratis, they're not bad people. They feel sorry. They're like, okay, fine. Okay, chal, yalla, go. So the point I'm trying to make here is, you don't need to start panicking when you read this article. Nothing is going to happen unless, of course, someone reports or you report. I'm not encouraging you to break the rule. Neither am I encouraging you to report a company, because if you don't have the time, if you don't have the money, the resources, or the ability to take a company to court, forget company to court. You don't have money to feed yourself. Don't try any, up and down, ala gulla stuff. Because remember, you take them to court, they'll pay a fine. You're not going to get a job. Okay? So you mind your own business. And as per unscrupulous employers who make you work and will not pay you your salary on time, or after they say, no, now you have to pay your own visa, be grateful that at least you didn't sign the dotted line and you're working under him. Because if you sign the dotted line, now you can't escape. If you have your own visit visa, doesn't pay you money, you can say, oh, good, I escaped. It's like getting married. Before marriage, you come to know that this girl is promiscuous, or she's a mad person, or the guy is gone mad. Better don't get married. Because once you sign the dotted line, you're married for 3 years. Okay, depending. There are 2 years if it is a free zone. So if the guy doesn't pay you on time, is abusive, or he makes you work long hours, or doesn't pay your salary, consider this, you escaped the bullet and you live for another day. All right. So don't go all berserk and crazy. These articles are published just to say that, listen, UAE follows the law, but they are not going to start raiding companies and all that, unless, of course, it's done on a large scale. Done on a small scale, nobody cares, nobody bothers. My advice for job seekers, you just put your head down, try to get a job, do your best. And like I said, right hand, let the right hand know what the left hand is doing. Mind your own business, do your own thing. And as long as you don't get caught, not doing anything exceptionally crazy, it's all good. All right. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Good, bad, ugly. Love to hear from you. This is me signing off. Ciao.